I have this thought in my head that I really don't like it. And it's this: what if it's too late to change my life? And I don't mean changing one small thing. I mean like really changing it upside down. And sometimes I look at my age and I start to think where I thought I'd be by now. Then I look at where actually I am here today. And there is a gap between those two things. It's hard not to observe it, that. You start thinking about the years that gone, that are gone, the choices you made, the things you didn't do, the chances you let pass. And sometimes you wonder, what would my life look like if I only made those decisions in different way? Of course, I thought about that a couple of times. But there is something frustrating about that question. Seriously. Because I'll never know. I will never know. I can only imagine another version of my life, illusion in my head. Maybe I would have taken a different job. I should have gone somewhere else. I should start. I should done things earlier. But that's all I can do. Imagine it in my head. The hardest thing is I can't go back, find out, and change. And that's probably one of the hardest things about when you are getting older. You start realizing that time is limited. Some opportunities really are gone. Some people have moved with their lives. Some years are simply behind you. They are. You can't pretend they aren't. But then one had to ask oneself something else. What I am going to do with the years I still have? Because there are still a lot of years left for me. Today is still here. For tomorrow hasn't happened yet. Sure, there are things I haven't done, places I never been before, people I never met. I don't know what any of those things will become. You see, but I know I won't find out by spending the rest of my life thinking about what I should have done. That's waste of time. I'm not saying everything can be fixed. I can't do that. For me, there are things I wish had they've been different, but I can't change that now. It's a reality. But maybe changing your life doesn't mean creating completely different life. Maybe it means changing partially your life. i.e., trying something you've been avoiding before, like visiting new places, talking to strangers, perhaps. Take the chances you have, even small things, because sometimes we imagine change has to be dramatic, like a new career, a new relationship, completely different life. But I suggest maybe start with something simpler and easier, smaller. Maybe it starts with one decision you make differently tomorrow. I still have regrets, and I am convinced I will always have that. But I don't want regrets to become the only thing I carry forward. I don't want to spend the next 5 years and then looking backwards, wondering why I didn't just start. Because at some point, you have to stop asking what you have, what you could have done, and start asking what you can still do today or tomorrow. You see, I don't know how much time I have left on this planet Earth. Neither do you. And maybe that's uncomfortable, but it also means something else. There is still time that hasn't happened yet. So when that weird or uncomfortable thought pops up, what if what if it's too late? I don't know. Maybe some things are too late, yes, but not everything. And honestly, ladies and gentlemen, I rather find out by trying, keep trying, than spend the rest of my life thinking why I didn't, if I, and so on. So perhaps the real question isn't what if it's too late to change my life or your life. Maybe it's something much harder. Could be this. What if I still have time and I don't make use of that? Thanks for staying with me, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.